You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay. So morning, people. Today we've been a bit late, but so far we have arrived. I won't take much of the time. There are some few things which I wanted us to review. The first question would have been a review of graphics, because so far we have covered a lot of aspects in terms of graphics. Yeah, for me, the way I usually plan my lessons, I believe I've covered the first part. Now we are going to the second part. From the other week, we shall be looking at clipping and everything. But up to where we have reached today, I would like to know if there are any questions. Any questions you guys might have concerning what you have learned? Secondly, I would like to talk about the review of the graphics paper I gave. That is what I would like us to talk about. And I'm currently seeing that a lot of guys are not online. I don't know if it's still the issue of fees or anything, but I hope that people will be able to sort out whatever it is that they have. And actually, that is what I wanted to look at and be able to know what it is that is going on and how we can be able to review what we have been looking at. Now, so the floor is open. Today I've said to everyone as a moderator. So if you have any questions, I would like to hear them concerning what we have learned so far. If there's any clarity that guys need to be talked about, so you can tell me so that we can be able to be on the same page. So how has the course been so far? I'd like to hear your opinions, my dear students. How has it been so far? Thomas Otieno, tuanze na wewe. Can you hear me, Thomas?
Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So far, how has it been?
The course has been fair. Maybe
It has been fair.
I think that's just all I have for now.
That's all you have for now. Okay. Flora, morning. And where are people going? People are logging in and they are logging off. So, okay, we have talked about Thomas. Mark, anything that you might want to talk about? Mark Tieno? Mark Oino, I mean. Mark, can you hear me? And kindly, those who are joining, kindly join with your microphones also on. Today, it's an open session. I'd like to hear your comments before I talk about the second work, which is a review of graphics paper. I'd like to hear about the comments of what you guys have. That's what I would like to know. Mark, anything to tell, anything to say? Hello. People have muted. Any questions? Might any of you be having any question for me? Today the floor is yours. Me, I'm just here to listen to any grievances or any questions that people might be having. I'd like to know. Okay. Now, okay, if people do not have any questions, I'd like to know how many have, okay, what I'm seeing here, maybe people didn't have time to post their work because this work had a cutoff point. The research paper. And I believe I have only, if I'm able to share my screen, I have only like around five or six people who are able to post their work during the cutoff. There is Tonoi Mike, Brian, I don't know, Brian, Raphael, Timothy actually posted twice. So generally, I know of 1, 2, 3, 4 people who posted their work. So those are 4 people, and then I have a class of around, how many people do I have in this class? I have a lot of people in this class. We go to participants. I have a class of around, so many, 85. 85. So meaning 4 posted, 81 have never posted. So the graphics work, the research work. How are we going to get it now? My dear students, I gave a research work and only 4 people have been able to post. And out of those 4, I have a class of 85, so meaning that 81 people never posted. And that research work was here in Fundamentals of Computer Graphics and Display Technologies. And then told you to discuss line drawing algorithms and all that. So this one was basically research that. Let me see on this one. At least Poke Mini, Amea. These guys are the people who try doing this work. So my dear students, so first of all, you're a class of 85 people. Only 4 posted their work. The rest, kunaenda aje. That's why I was asking for this session today. Because you can be doing a lot of online learning, can you be doing a lot of me coming here doing live videos, but if I give work and then that work is never done, then we shall be having issues. And those issues are things which I need us to talk about today so that we can be able to root out if there's an issue. And that's why I called for this review. And that's why I was asking if there is any question concerning what you have learned or anything that you have done in graphics so far. That's what I wanted. And I wanted you guys to start first of all before me I start, because now you see me nikianza kuongea nitaanza kuongea juu of 81 people who have never posted their work. And then apart from that, there are people who didn't do the cut. People didn't do the cut, and I believe from this aspect here of the cut, I think the cut was supposed to be done. Yeah, 47. So 47 did. So if we are a class of 85, meaning that 38 didn't do the cut, that's a very big number. So if 87 did, then 38 never attempted the cut. That's a very big number. So you see here, I'm working with numbers that are really, here 81 never posted their research work. If we can see those numbers, and I know a majority of you here are among these 81 and 38. So I would like you to tell me, what is the way forward concerning those two things? I'd like to know what is the way forward concerning those two things, the research work and the cut for those people who never attempted the cut. If you attempted the cut, then you're well and fine. If you never attempted the cut, maybe you logged in late, or maybe there's an issue with the network. These are things, I know there are some whom we have communicated with, and I told them that we are supposed to do a makeup cut. I was supposed to do, I will give them a makeup cut. Now, those who have never bothered even, who have never even bothered asking Mwalimu what happened so far, as in what is the way forward. And this is what I want us to talk about today. So for the cut itself, yes, Wanjiku. Wanjiku, morning. Give me your views, Wanjiku. I know, Wanjiku, we talked with you. I remember you missed the cut, I think. And we discussed, and I said, we shall do a makeup. But there are those who never bothered even asking. Those who never even bothered asking. So that's why I'm asking. What shall we do? About the cut, it's sorted. Cut, there shall be a makeup. And the makeup shall be next week. So the makeup for that cut, for those people who missed, it will be next week. If you miss the makeup cut, and I want for only those who didn't attempt the first cut, kindly, if you attempted the first cut, kindly tulia hapo, there'll be a cut 2. I want only for those who didn't attend the first cut. That's what I want everyone. I want those people who were never able to attend the first cut to come and do that cut. So I believe that one is sorted. Next week on Monday, you guys shall be doing a makeup cut for those who missed cut 1. Kindly, only those who missed. Kindly, only those who missed. Please, if you did cut 1, give a chance to those who never did to do it.
Teacher, let me ask, what if I did the cut 1 and maybe I want to do the makeup cut?
No, for this one, that makeup cut is for only those who didn't do that first cut. I want only those who didn't do that first cut, so that we can be at the same page, all of us. That's what I want. If maybe you feel that you had some issues or you didn't perform well, there's a cut 2. There's a cut 2, and then I'm also talking about the research work. Remember, in my first video, I said that research work for me carries a lot of marks. So I'd rather even a person does not attempt the cuts, but they do the research work. Because the research work, definitely we're in a university and you're supposed to be writing research papers and everything. And this is where this is the platform which I'm trying to show you guys how to be writing research papers, because from what I'm able to view, that's when I'll be able to give you my views on how this paper should have been written, like this and that. But I'm not saying that people should not do the cut. No, both those aspects, they add marks. They have marks in the overall grade. So if you did cut 1 and you felt that it was not good, there's cut 2 which is coming. And then after cut 2, I believe, because now next semester and August, we still have a lot of time, we shall do another cut. Shall give another side. This one will be makeup of makeup. So if you felt that ukufanya vipoa cut 1, you can redeem yourself in the other cut after cut 2. I believe now we are clear on that, Dixon. Now, the other thing which is really important and people are not taking it serious is the research paper. Remember, I said my research paper, even the marks are even more than that for the cut. The cut here, I'll mark it out of 30. But at the end of the day, the total mark that cut shall be around 10. The research paper shall carry 20 marks. So you see, if you base your aspect on 1 and you leave the other one, then it will be having an issue. And that's what I was saying, that 81 people never posted their research work. Yeah, I know people might have joined the class late. That one is, I'm fully aware of such a scenario. I'm also fully aware that maybe even some people in this class are not available right now because you're 85 and I'm only seeing 8. So meaning the rest, they either wakona issue na fees ama hawajaingia class. But I believe the message shall be passed to all those who are not here. So I'll start with, I'll finish with the cuts. So the cuts, those who didn't do cut 1, kindly, I'll post that cut next week, and we shall be able to do that cut. Now, the other work is the research work. Now, there is where we're having a lot of issues, and the research work, I believe most of you saw it. It was in the first week. I gave it in the first class. I think the first or second or third class. Yeah, second class. I gave it when I was doing the graphic fundamentals and everything there. When we discussed that, and I gave the graphics research paper. Now, that paper, as I said, I've seen only a few people have been able to post. So what I'll do, I don't want us to having to gogoro. I will open up that session again. I will add more time. I think I'll give it a week. I'll give guys until next week. I will actually do it right now. I will edit it, and then I will add more time. And I'm giving guys until next week. And this next week is purely for you guys to to actually do that research. Because at the end of the day, me, I'm trying to have a way in which we can be able to. Let me check. Due date. Due date shall be next week. That will be July 6th. Okay, July 6th. Okay, cutoff date, let me put it 7th July. Put it 7th July at 6th July at 10 a.m. That one shall cut off at 10 a.m. Some number of attachments here. Discussion locking. All forum grading. Okay. Should be 20. Categorized ratings, safety completion. Okay, no need. So I have re-edited that thing. I've re-edited it so that it is open now. It is open until next week, 6th July at 10 a.m., but it can extend until 7th a.m. So for you to do that work, it means that you must review a video. There's a video which I did, topic 2 video. You must review that video. You must watch it, meaning review it, meaning you must watch it. And then after you've watched it, then you can be able to deduce what the work that was really needed to be done. So that now people can be able to do that work. So for research work, kindly, let it be done. Let it be done. Let it be done. So that we can be having that aspect of we are on the same page. I don't want us to tuanze kukwaruzana hapa na COVID hapo inatupeleka vibaya. So I'd rather that we be on the same page. Now, me, I've talked about what I wanted to talk about. Now, the floor is open. If you have a question, kindly type it here on the public chat. Any question? Any question? If you have a comment, kama nilikukosea, niambie sahi, nikombe msamaha. Yeah, I like things being out in the open. Don't want watu tukae hapa, maybe unakasirikia Mr. Kega, maybe anakuamsha asubuhi sana ama nini. So if you're having an issue, kindly you can post it on the public chat. So I will wait for the reviews, for the comments. Okay, Wanjiku. So, are we posting the whole research paper by Tuesday? Yes, you're posting the whole research paper by Tuesday. That is a good question. Yes, you're supposed to post the whole research paper by Tuesday. Now, I believe now most guys you knew about research, so you are based on that video which I did. Just look at that video, and it will give you a guideline of what is supposed to be looking at. So, Wanjiku, you're posting the whole research by Tuesday. Now, before I go to Mark, let me look at Cleophas. Cleophas, you're saying the grading of the cat. The grading of the cat was out of 15. What did I give you, Cleophas, for the cat? Let me check from my end. How did I give the grade for the cat? Let me check the grade for the cat on my end. So Cleophas. See. Cleophas Oma. Okay, just 6. Okay, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Incorrect. Okay, it was out of 15, Cleophas. It was out of 15. And it was out of 15, yeah. It was out of 15. And the main issue we had with you, I believe, was response to the responses. I was just reviewing whatever it is that I marked, and I saw you got 6. You got 6 out of 15. So it was out of 15. The cat was out of 15. The multiple choice was out of 5 marks. There are 5 questions, so each question was 1 mark. And then the essay questions were out of 10. So in general, there are 15. It was out of 15 marks. So I know there'll be another cut for you guys. So I know most of you are feeling like it was being underwhelmed. So it was out of 15. I believe we are clear on that. Clear of us. Now, Mark Owino, for those who have not submitted the abstract for the research paper, are they supposed to submit it first before the entire research work? No, now you can submit the whole paper. I will just look at everything as a whole because right now, if you start, abstract was during the first weeks. I had to review the abstracts before because I told you because the first one was about I have to see the abstract before I let you progress. But now, due to time is gone, I need to see what it is all about, so that I can be able to if there's an issue, I can be able to correct the whole paper as a whole. So that is what I would like to. I would like it to be like that. So that is how it's supposed to be. Now, Cleophas, I'm seeing you're having an issue with your attendance. I don't know. I'm trying to check on that aspect of attendance. Let me check on it. It's been really long before I mark this attendance. Check on this attendance first of all. So May 18th to May 24th. Let me check. So you're having an issue with for both May and June. Okay, yeah, May and June. May 25th and June 25th. Let me check. Since you started, it's reading 0 for May and June. So when you started, like to see. was absent. Okay. Okay. Okay, for me, enjoy. Still reading 0. How can it read 0? Jefferson is there. Okay. I think the issue, I believe, is like, I think for the last 2 weeks of May, I've not been able to mark that attendance. So I think I'll just have to sort it now. The last week of May. And that was between May 18th and May 24th. And this one is May 25th. I've not been able to tick the attendance. So I believe it's imperative I just tick it, and let me try and sort it out right now. So I believe that one that was an issue on my part, not being able to mark that attendance. So I believe now it shall be a bit sorted. And that one is sorted. May 25th. Okay, June 1st. Let me check. June 1st. When were we? June 8th. June 1st, June 8th. Now the other week for the other one, there was no session. Okay, yeah, you must be present for the live session to be marked present. That is the thing, because we are not we are having attendance for both the class attendance and also for the work that needs to be done. So most of the attendance that shall be taken shall be based on the live attendance session. That's what shall be based on. So most of the thing, that is what we shall be working with. So if you don't attend some of the classes, then there'll be an issue. There'll be an issue. That's why I usually encourage all the students to attend all the classes, so that we do not have issues when it comes to some certain aspects. June 8th. June 8th, you're all excused. We get June come now. 8th, you guys were actually revising for your exams. So something that needs to be looked upon. So yeah, you must be present, Jelimo Kiplagat, to be ticked, because there are two attendances. The attendances for these big blue button, and there's attendance for the class attendance. So you must be present in the live sessions that you're having, like this one, and for the subsequent one for the class, let's say attending the research work and everything. So it needs to be in that kind of a way. It's June 15th, you're all excused here because during the exam. During the exam, there's nothing we are doing here. Any other question? So I'm sorting about that issue of attendances now. So I think from now it will be sorted for everyone for the month of May and also June. June had not yet finished marking the attendances. That's what we are working on right now. So it will be way easier for us to finish off these things next week. So for both of them, you must have those sessions with us. So it's really important. You're first, Oma. Virginia Oliveira. Florida was there. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? My dear students, any other questions? So I believe now it is now clear that I need that work to be done so that we can have a clear way on how we can be able to need to work out on that aspect of research paper so that we can be on the same page. Okay, need us to be on the same page so that kusiwe na issue when it's time for work to be done. It's time to mark these things when kunaweza kuwa na issue. So I want us to be on the same page today. So believe guys, you can be able to work out that class and be able to do everything that needs to be done. Any other question, my dear students? Any other question? Maybe someone has a question that needs to be tackled. Now, in relation to the work which you have done, any question? regarding the class, anything from what you have covered, the line drawing algorithms to projections, any question about whatever you have learned in class? Any question? Any question? Any question? So kindly tell the rest. I don't know now. Class rep. I still Cleophas. I understand there's some people who are having fee issues. Now, those who are having fee issues, I know maybe some of them might, because now the class is around 9. I say today I've seen only 9 people, meaning the rest maybe they either have internet problem or fee issues. So in case someone didn't do the first cut and they will miss the makeup for next week, and their issue is genuine, it's either fee, basically if it's a fee issue, then kindly tell them to alert me as quickly as possible, as early as possible before next week, so that we can be able to know the issue. What is the issue with those? How I can be able to sort them out on that issue of doing the cut. So kindly tell them, kama mtu atakosa juu ya fee issue aniambie na mapema, because I also have to be human. We know right now kuna issue na hiyo maneno ya fee. So something that needs to be done. How many groups are you? There are 2. There is BBIT and BSCIT. I think Cleophas, you're for BSCIT. For BBIT, I think Wanjiku Gishi, are you in BBIT? I think Wanjiku in BBIT. Or yeah, there are 2 groups. There's one for BSCIT and one for BBIT. So Cleophas, I believe you're for BSCIT. So if you're in BSCIT, yeah, for BSCIT, you contact the BSCIT people. Wanjiku, I think you're in BBIT. I'm not quite sure, but I know there's a BBIT group here. Or who's in BBIT? Aneza alert in a BBIT. So BSIT, that's your Cleophas. Wanjiku is BSIT. Okay, so who's BBIT now? Oh no, there's some BBIT people here. So Wanjiku is BCA. Wanjiku is BSIT. BSIT. Let me check. Susan, she Tonui Baptist Maura Maxwell. I doubt if there's any PP. Yeah, BCT. Now that's the whole problem with this thing. Now, if you're less than, you guys are less than 15. Okay, so then I believe. Okay, so for BSCIT, I don't see anyone. Oh, Nabura Flora. Flora was around. I don't know why it's Flora. I saw Flora was online. Nabura Flora. She was around. That's the person for BBIT. And Tonui Mike Kibet and Margaret. So, okay, Cleophas, you contact those for BSCIT. I will handle the BBIT group myself because I'm having a class with them from 11. You post it under the all discussion topic posting of abstract. Post it there. Post under the all discussion topic of posting of abstract. Kindly post it there. Wanjiku, kindly post it there. Jesus. So I believe that is in order now. That is in order. So so are we, I think that one is in order. So unless there's any other question, BS80 class, BB18 is Jawaona. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question, my dear people? Any question, or we are all good? So next week, kindly inform the rest. I shall post the cut. Then we'll also next week there'll be the deadline for the research work, and also next week will be the posting for those who missed the cut. So tell your friends if they missed a cut, they come and do the cut. If one will not be able to do the cut, kindly let them tell me in advance so that I can know. Instead ya kufika hiyo siku ya cut and then mtu afanyi cut alafu tunaanza maissue tena. So kindly tell them to tell your friends to do that, for those who didn't do the cut to come and do the cut, and then research work deadline next week. Kindly research work deadline next week so that we can start reviewing that research papers, so that hopefully by the other week we shall be finalizing on clipping and ray tracing, and then we can see how we can call it the end of the semester's wait for the exam. But this is the first part of the course, which has ended quite good. I want to thank you for your cooperation. And it's not easy learning from home with all the hustle and bustle in your houses. Mine is a hustle and bustle every morning. But I'm thankful that you guys are able to come. And I really appreciate for the good classes you have been having so far. And I believe we can, and I'm really looking forward for more for more interaction and a positive interaction from you people. And I really appreciate the sacrifices you make to attend these online classes. In terms of bundles, kununua bundles, reading, I really appreciate that you guys are taking your studies seriously. So thank you, and I appreciate. That's what I wanted to say, and I appreciate. So inform the rest of everything that needs to be done, and we meet next week. Unless there's a question, a review, a comment before we end the class. Comment, any comment? Wanjiku, Thomas, Cleophas, any comment? Okay, I'll give feedback. Okay, I will give the feedback individually for those who are able to post the abstract, so that people can be able to look at what needs to be improved. So that one will be done individually. Thanks, I will do it. So by the end of the day, if H1, for those who posted their work, they'll be able to get their feedback. So that one will be done. It will be done. Bwana Cleophas, it will be done, so that you can be able to get a view. Set of 20. Yeah, come in. Okay. So we'll meet next week. Kindly inform the rest. For those who are able to post, I will give their marks. So kindly next week, we meet next week for that cut for those who are not able to look at the cut. And for those who did the first cut, also attend. I'll give some work that needs to be done. Next week, I'll give some work that needs to be done and some further reading for the next topics that we are supposed to cover. So kindly do attend. So thank you and have a blessed week.